The sound of rain hammering against bulletproof glass. A woman in a wedding dress standing motionless as iron gates slam shut behind her. This is Lena Morales, and tonight she just became property of the man who destroyed her once before. 7 years ago, Darius Kang asked her out on a dare. 3 months later, he humiliated her in front of the entire school, calling their relationship a joke. Now, her father's gambling debt has delivered her right back into his hands, and this time, there's no escape. The limousine pulls away from the Kang estate entrance, leaving Lena alone under the cold gaze of security guards. She clutches the wet fabric of her gown, expensive lace that feels like chains. Inside the mansion, floor-to-ceiling windows reflect her pale face back at her 1,000 times over. Beautiful prison, that's what this place is. A door opens somewhere above. Footsteps descend the marble staircase with deliberate slowness. Darius appears, dressed in black, his expression unreadable. He's taller now, sharper, but those eyes haven't changed. Cold, calculating, hungry. "Welcome home," he says, and the words make her skin crawl. Home, as if she chose this, as if she wanted any of this. Lena's voice comes out steadier than she feels. "This isn't my home. This is a cage you bought." Darius steps closer, close enough that she can smell his cologne, expensive and suffocating. "Your father signed the contract. You're a Kang now. The sooner you accept that, the easier this will be." Easier for who? His lips curve into something that might be a smile if it reached his eyes. "For both of us." He reaches for her hand and she flinches. The motion doesn't go unnoticed. Darius's jaw tightens, but he doesn't force it. Instead, he pulls a small velvet box from his pocket and opens it. Inside sits a platinum ring embedded with diamonds that probably cost more than her father's debt. "Wear this," he says, "always." Lena takes the box but doesn't put the ring on. She holds it like a grenade. "And if I don't? Then I'll remind you why you're here." His voice drops lower. "Your father's hospital bills, your sister's university tuition, the roof over their heads. All of it depends on your cooperation." The threat hangs in the air between them like smoke. Lena swallows hard, feeling the walls close in. She nods once, barely, and Darius seems satisfied. "Good, your room is upstairs. Third door on the left. Don't wander. The staff will bring you dinner." He turns to leave, then pauses. "Oh, and Lena, the door's locked from the outside." He's gone before she can respond, leaving her alone in the echo of her own breathing. The days blur together. Breakfast alone, lunch alone. Dinner watched by silent staff who won't meet her eyes. Lena learns the rhythm of captivity quickly, the cameras in every hallway, the guards stationed at exits, the way her phone only works for approved contacts. Even the windows don't open. She keeps the wedding ring in her nightstand drawer. Small rebellion, pointless rebellion, but it's hers. On the fourth day, she meets Jay. Darius's younger brother appears in the library where she's been hiding, trying to lose herself in books. He's different from Darius, softer somehow, with kind eyes that actually see her instead of looking through her. "You shouldn't be here," Lena says, not looking up from her book. "Neither should you." Jay sits across from her, uninvited, but not unwelcome. But here we are. She finally meets his gaze. "Did your brother send you to check on his investment?" "Darius doesn't know I'm here. He's in Seoul for business." Jay slides something across the table. A book. Old, worn, familiar. Lena's breath catches. It's her favorite novel from high school, the one she lost years ago. "How did you—" "I remembered," Jay says simply. "You used to read it during lunch, alone, while my brother and his friends—" He doesn't finish the sentence. They both know how it ends. Lena touches the book's spine, emotion tightening her throat. "Why are you being kind to me?" "Because someone should be." Jay stands to leave. "I'm in the East Wing if you need anything. The staff won't stop you from visiting me." After he's gone, Lena opens the book and finds a note tucked inside. Just 2 words in Jay's handwriting. Stay strong. It's the first moment of humanity she's felt since arriving, and it nearly breaks her. Stick with us. This is just the beginning, and what Lena discovers next will change everything. That night, Lena wakes to sounds downstairs. Voices raised in argument. She creeps to her door, finding it unlocked for once, and follows the noise to Darius's office. The door is slightly ajar. "You can't keep her locked up forever," Jay's voice frustrated. "I can do whatever I want. She's my wife." Darius sounds tired, not angry. "She's a person, not property. In this family, everyone is property, including you, including me." A pause. "Father made sure we understood that. Father's dead, but his methods aren't." Something slams, maybe a glass. "I'm protecting her, Jay. This world eats people like Lena alive. Inside these walls, she's safe. She's suffocating. Better suffocated than destroyed." Lena backs away slowly, her heart pounding. She returns to her room, but sleep won't come. Darius's words circle her mind like vultures. Protecting her. From what? From who? The next morning, Madame Kang summons Lena for tea. Darius's mother is elegant and terrifying, with silver hair and eyes that miss nothing. They sit in the conservatory, surrounded by orchids that look beautiful but smell like death. "You're adjusting well," Madame Kang observes, "though it's not really a question. I don't have much choice." "None of us do." The older woman pours tea with practiced grace. "My husband chose me from a catalog. Literally, I was 18. I learned quickly that survival requires silence and strategy." Lena studies her. "Is that advice?" "It's a warning." Madame Kang's voice drops. "Everyone in this house learns to smile or disappear. Those are your only options." "What happened to the ones who disappeared?" The silence that follows is answer enough. That night, unable to sleep again, Lena explores the mansion's restricted corridors. She's looking for nothing in particular, just desperate to feel less trapped. That's when she notices the door, hidden behind a panel in the west wing. Locked, but poorly. She uses a hairpin, and after several attempts, it clicks open. The room beyond steals her breath. Every wall is covered. Photos of her. Hundreds of them. From high school, from university, from her jobs, her apartment, her mother's funeral. Candid shots through windows, screenshots of text messages, printed emails, an entire wall dedicated to her daily routines from the past 8 years. Her legs give out. She sits hard on the floor, staring at her own face repeated endlessly. In the center of it all, a desk holds folders labeled by year. She opens one with shaking hands. Inside, detailed logs. Where she went, who she talked to, what she ate, what time she went to bed. Everything. Every single thing about her life. Documented, analyzed, obsessed over. "I had to know you were safe." Lana spins. Darius stands in the doorway, his expression unreadable. "Safe?" Her voice breaks. "You've been stalking me for 8 years, watching over you. That's not love. That's not protection." She's shouting now, years of anger finally erupting. "That's insanity." Darius moves closer and she scrambles back. He stops, something flickering across his face. Pain, maybe, or shame. "After I hurt you in high school, I couldn't stop thinking about you," he says quietly. "I tried to apologize, but you blocked me. Changed schools. Vanished. So I hired someone to make sure you were okay. At first, it was just checking in once a month, then weekly, then daily, then..." He gestures at the walls. "I needed to know everything. I needed to keep you safe from people like me." "You became exactly what you feared," Lena says. "You became your father." The words land like a blade. Darius flinches, actually flinches, and in that moment, Lena sees past the cold exterior to the damaged man underneath. But she can't let herself care. Not about this. Not about him. "I want out," she says. "Let me go." "I can't." His voice is raw. "If you leave, my family's enemies will use you against me. They'll hurt you to hurt me. Here, you're protected. Here, I'm suffocating, then suffocate safely. The words hang between them like poison. Lena realizes then that begging won't work. Reasoning won't work. She needs a different strategy. She needs information, leverage, evidence. Fine, she says, standing. I'll stay, but I want freedom inside these walls. I want to walk the grounds, visit your brother, live like a person, not a prisoner. Darius studies her for a long moment. Okay, but you wear your ring, and you don't leave the estate. Deal. You won't believe what happens next. Keep watching. She starts wearing the ring. She smiles at breakfast. She asks Darius about his day. She plays the part of the compliant wife, and slowly his guard drops. The cameras remain, but he stops monitoring them as obsessively. The doors stay unlocked. She's allowed in the gardens with supervision, and she uses every moment to search. Late at night, when the house sleeps, Lena sneaks into offices and studies. She photographs documents with the camera Jay smuggled to her. Financial records, property deeds, names of associates, evidence of the Kang family's criminal empire, money laundering, extortion. Worse things that make her hands shake as she reads. Jay helps when he can, feeding her information about guard rotations and which staff members can be trusted. They communicate through notes hidden in library books, careful never to be seen talking privately. There are service tunnels, Jay tells her one afternoon, speaking low while they pretend to read, under the mansion. They lead to the old groundskeeper's cottage beyond the walls. Father used them to move, things he didn't want seen. Can you show me? Not yet. Darius suspects something. He's been watching us. As if summoned, Darius appears in the library doorway. His face is pleasant, but his eyes are cold. Jay, Mother wants to see you. Now. After Jay leaves, Darius sits beside Lena. Close. Too close. You've been talking to my brother a lot lately. He's kind to me, unlike everyone else here. Kind. Darius says the word like it tastes bad. Be careful, Lena. Jay sees the best in people. I see the truth. And the truth is, everyone in this family uses everyone else. Everyone has an agenda. Including you? Especially me. His hand covers hers on the book. But my agenda is keeping you, whatever it takes. That night, everything changes. Lena wakes to smoke. Not thick yet, but present. Coming from downstairs, she rushes to the hall and finds Jay. The east wing's on fire, he says urgently. We need to go now, through the tunnels. What about your mother, the staff? They're evacuating. Come on. They run through corridors filling with smoke. Downstairs, Lena's never seen before, into the mansion's underbelly. The tunnels are narrow, dark, cold. They feel ancient and wrong. Jay has a flashlight and they move quickly. Did Darius start this? Lena asks between gasps for air. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe it's his enemies. Doesn't matter. You need to get out. They reach a metal door. Jay pulls out keys, fumbling with the lock. Behind them, footsteps echo. Heavy. Fast. Angry. Lena, Darius's voice carries through the tunnels like thunder. Don't do this! Jay gets the door open. Beyond it, rain and darkness and freedom. Go, he says. Come with me. I can't. This is my family, for better or worse. He pushes something into her hands. A flash. Drive. Everything you need. Bank accounts, locations, names. Destroy them or use it to stay safe. Your choice. Jay. Run! She runs. Out into the rain, through gardens she's only seen from windows, toward gates that stand open because of the fire and chaos. Behind her, the mansion burns, flames licking at glass that's finally breaking, shattering, releasing all the poison it contained. She doesn't look back. 3 days later, Lena sits on a train to Seoul. The flash drive is in her pocket. Her wedding ring sits on the seat beside her, abandoned. She watches her reflection in the dark window as rain streams down the glass, distorting her face into someone she doesn't quite recognize yet. Her phone buzzes. Unknown number. She almost doesn't answer, but something makes her. Hello? You can run. Darius's voice is raw, damaged, barely recognizable. But you'll never be free of me. I'll find you, Lena. I always do. And when I do... He pauses, and she hears something that might be crying or might be laughing. When I do, I'll make sure you can never leave again. The line goes dead. Lena stares at her phone, then at the window, then at the ring beside her. She picks it up, studies the diamonds that catch the dim light, and then does something surprising. She puts it on, not on her wedding finger, on her right hand, a reminder, a warning, a promise to herself. She may have escaped the glass house, but its shadows followed her out. The train rushes through the darkness toward Seoul, and Lena Morales sits alone with secrets that could destroy a family and a man who will never stop hunting her. She touches the flash drive in her pocket and makes a decision. She won't just survive, she'll burn them down. But first, she needs to learn how to fight. If you're still here, you're part of something special. Subscribe so you don't miss what happens when Darius finds her. Comment below what you think Lena should do with that flash drive, and hit that like button if this story grabbed you the way it grabbed me. Because this is just the beginning. The real war hasn't even started yet. Lena thought escaping the mansion meant freedom, but she's about to learn that the Kang family's reach extends far beyond glass walls and locked doors. And Darius, he's not done with her. Not even close. He's just getting started, and his obsession has transformed into something far more dangerous than love or control. The screen fades to black with one final image. Lena's reflection in the train window, and behind it, barely visible in the darkness, another face watching. Darius, or maybe just a ghost, maybe just her fear, maybe both. The truth is coming, but you'll have to wait to find out what it destroys when it arrives.